Here in the hills above Hagfors is where the energy for Hagfors is being produced. If you live in Hagfors and you turn on your hot water, or you enjoy the central heating, it comes from here in the industrial state above Hagfors. It is amazing how they produce your hot water and your heat. When you go in the forest and you think, what happens to all the branches from all the trees, and you see them piled up in the forest, they actually come to places like this. They are made into a mulch in which I'm going to show you how amazing it is, the fact that this is being transformed into the energy for the town of Hagfors. This area here is where the big lorries come in, huge lorries, in which they're containing the chipped waste from the forest. The forest is growing, the timber is going to the factories to be used, and of course the waste is coming to use here for your central heating and your hot water. Look at that pile in front of me. Absolutely vast pile of simple wood chippings from the branches and wastes from the forest. But of course, this is not waste. This is a byproduct of the forest industry. Here it goes in and is being grabbed by this huge machine and put into a hole, ready to go inside to be burned. Let me just grab a pile of the flakes here. Timber waste, and look at the pile there, the vastness of this stack, all from the forest, all a byproduct of what you need to have your energy in your home. A little insulated garage for the machine to make sure it starts in the winter. And here is some of the timber which is not quite good enough to go to the factories, so it comes here and is stored so that there is always a constant supply of mulch for this factory. And the timber being grown in the forest behind will one day, much of it, come here. This is an incredible place with dedicated staff producing the energy for your home in Hagfors Kommun. So now I take you inside and show you the process here at Hagfors Energy. The noise in here is quite high, but of course, and very complicated. I can feel the burners. This is where it all starts. It starts at the waste being placed here in the hole. And there she goes. all totally automatic. Here she comes. Remembering that this comes from the forest as pure waste. And there she goes. Waste in. And then into the tube and up into this vast boiler. Let me show you the next step. And this is the control panel of number 1 boiler. Here there are 2 boilers, but look how complicated the system is. It's incredible. That's the boiler itself. And the whole process. And an alarm goes off if anything's wrong. You come to the control panel and you know exactly where the problem is. All automated. 24/7. Now I'm taking you around to the boiler. The huge boiler. And here is where the furnace is. You cannot imagine the heat that comes from this. Incredible. That's the timber now burning in this beautiful boiler. Huge, massive boiler to make your central heating. Of course, all the parts. And I'm going to show you the next process. From this boiler, the water gets heated and it goes through this process here and up in these pipes. It then comes to the actual place where it comes to your home. Let me show you. Believe it or not, the pipes we're just going to is the pipes to your home. This, the farthest one here, is 95 degrees. This is where it comes back from your home at 45 degrees. 95 out, 45 in. And that is a continuous changing process. Don't forget, but the men here are running a factory of heat energy 24 hours a day. This energy plant is operating for you in Hagfors Kommun. This is a way of recycling the forest, recycling the heat, recycling everything to produce your energy in Hagfors Kommun. That also heats the schools, heats the swimming pool, heats everything else that you can imagine in Hagfors Kommun. So when you suddenly one day wake up and want to know, where does my hot water come from? Where does it all come from? It comes from Hagfors Energy, from the forest. It is a renewable source of energy in the fact that The waste is being used, the hot water is being generated, the heat is being generated, and all here locally in Hagfors Kommun. This dedicated staff working 24/7 to make sure that you get up in the morning and can enjoy a hot shower. And let me show you the last part of this process. Is simply the ash. The ash is all that's left. And believe it or not, what comes out of the chimney above us is also clean. The ash here is taken and is kept in Hagfors Kommun. Around about 4 to 5 tons of ash per week for this whole plant, for the whole of the Hagfors Kommun area of its townscape. So when you think that there is a lot of waste, there is very, very little waste at all in this plant. And after all, it's simply ash which gets deposited in Hagfors and becomes part of the next process we have here, which is to recycle everything and anything from the forest itself growing around us.